and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making carrot cupcakes just in time for Easter. They're super easy to make, so if you want to know how to make them, keep on watching. Alright, we're going to preheat our oven at 350 degrees. Alright, we're going to use chocolate cake mix. If you want to make your own chocolate cake from scratch, you can do that as well. We're also going to use strawberries, Oreos, candy melts, and semi-sweet chocolate. This recipe calls for orange candy melts. I'm not using orange candy melts, I'm using white candy melts, and I'm adding orange food coloring to this. But I would recommend you go buy the orange candy melts. It's easier that way. Once we're done with mixing the cake mix, we're going to be using the cupcake liners. I'm using these Easter cupcake liners. I bought them at the Dollar Tree, so check out your Dollar Tree for cupcake liners. Alright, so we're going to put them in our cake pan. We're going to fill them with the cake mix 3/4 of the way. We're going to put them in the oven at 350. Read your cake mix box to know the time. I always check every 10 minutes and I insert a toothpick. If it comes out clean, then they're done. Take them out the oven and let them cool at room temperature. So while cupcakes are baking, we are going to add 2 drops of gel food coloring in a bowl and add our white candy melts. If you have the orange candy melts, just add the orange candy melts in a bowl. We put them in the microwave for 10-second intervals until they have melted. I added 2 teaspoons of heavy whipped cream, but you can add 2 teaspoons of vegetable shortening so you can make it easier for you to dip your strawberries in there. Alright, make sure your strawberries are dry, they're not wet, because this will happen to your strawberries. The chocolate won't stick to them. So make sure they're dry before you dip them in the chocolate. Once we are done dipping our strawberries, we're going to add some of the chocolate dip in a Ziploc bag. You just cut the tip of the Ziploc bag and we're going to drizzle the strawberries. Just go back and forth until you're done with all your strawberries. Alright, once we're done with that, let's set that aside. We're going to start with the cupcakes next. I'm cutting the center of the cupcakes. I'm not cutting a lot of it out. That way it'll be easier for me to put my strawberries in there and it won't fall off or anything. So just cut the little bit of the center off the cupcake. It'll make it easier for you to just put your strawberries in there. Set the cupcakes aside. Once you're done, we're going to start with the Oreos. I'm using a food processor and I'm using it on low speed. You can use a blender and they should look like this. We're going to set them aside as well. Alright, we're going to start with our melting our semi-sweet chocolate. I added 2 teaspoons of heavy whipped cream. I did it on 10-second intervals like I did with the candy melts. And it should look like this. Alright, once we're done with melting the semi-sweet chocolates, I'm using a spoon to rub the chocolate around the cupcake because I didn't want a lot of chocolate on the cupcake, if that makes sense. Anyways, you can dip the cupcake in the chocolate, and I dipped them in the Oreos once I was done with the chocolate, and it should look like this. Here's a close-up to the cupcake. Next, we're going to add a little bit of the ganache on the strawberry carrot, and we're going to insert it in the cutout we made on the cupcake. And it should look like this. Make sure you take the toothpick out. So yeah, this is how the cupcake should look like. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you can have notifications of when I upload a video. And make sure you watch my latest 2 videos.
The clip
Thank
of
you
me
for watching.
writing the word
Bye-bye. So this is how they